Keeping your Hilti powder-actuated tool clean and well-maintained is key to ensuring the best performance possible when using your tool.
In this video, we will show you how to properly disassemble, clean, and reassemble the Hilti DX 36.
Before starting any maintenance on the DX36, be sure the tool is unloaded. Remove the cartridge strip in the tool by gripping the tab and pulling it straight out through the top of the tool.
Remove the piston guide sleeve, base plate, and piston from the tool body or housing. Rotate the locking collar or swivel ring clockwise until the stop or catch releases.
Grasp the rubber collar at the front of the base plate and pull the complete assembly out of the tool body or housing. Set the tool body or housing aside.
Remove the shear clip or spring clip from the base plate assembly. You can use a nail to remove the clip. Using the nail point, press against the leading edge of the clip, pushing it off the base plate, and push it out far enough to grab with your fingers and then remove completely.
Remove the base plate and fastener guide assembly from the piston guide sleeve. Remove the fastener guide by tilting the base plate so that the fastener guide slides out.
Remove the drive piston from the guide sleeve. Push the powder regulation pin forward to push the piston out of the guide sleeve far enough to allow you to grab it and pull it from the guide sleeve.
Once you have disassembled the tool, you should now take the time to clean the tool.
To ensure smooth and efficient operation of the DX36, it should be cleaned regularly. Every day after use is ideal, but at least within 5,000 fastenings.
Parts that show powder residue on them should be cleaned. A cleaning kit is included with the Hilti DX36.
Use a wire brush and clean the back of the piston, if not being replaced, and run the brush in and out of the piston guide sleeve to remove any powder residue.
Use the brush to remove any powder residue showing on the outside and inside of the fastener guide and base plate.
At the back of the piston guide sleeve, use a small brush to clean out the cartridge seat.
Use the large brush that is included with the tool and run it in and out of the tool body or housing to also remove any powder residue buildup.
Once the brushing is completed, spray a little Hilti spray lubricant on the brushed parts. Apply sparingly and wipe with a cloth to leave a fine film on the parts. Only use the Hilti spray lubricant. It's a non-flammable lubricant which helps to break down the powder residue and is specifically designed for Hilti powder-actuated tools.
Besides cleaning, you will want to check the common wear items on the tool and replace if necessary.
Look for signs of wear at the tip of the piston, bent piston, and broken retaining clip.
Look for breakage or bent parts on the shear or spring clip, and look for cracks in the base plate.
Look for extreme wear, cracks, or chips on the end of the fastener guide.
Overall, if the part looks doubtful or suspect, replace it. Once you have cleaned the tool and replaced any broken or worn parts, it's now time to reassemble the DX36. Start by setting the piston into the piston guide sleeve.
The piston only goes in one way. Note the protruding pin on the back end of the piston. Align this pin with the slot running the length of the piston guide sleeve. Press the piston into the guide sleeve as far as it will go. The large part of the piston goes in first, towards the back end of the guide sleeve.
Drop the fastener guide into the base plate assembly. The guide should protrude from the front end of the base plate.
Align the open slot on the base plate assembly with the long slot on the piston guide sleeve and press the base plate assembly onto the guide sleeve until it reaches the stop.
Press the spring clip or shear clip onto the base plate. When properly installed, there should be no obstruction along the open slot of the piston guide sleeve and base plate, and you should not be able to remove the base plate from the piston guide sleeve.
Align the slot on the base plate and piston guide assembly with the catch or stop on the housing of the tool body. Press this entire assembly into the tool housing. Rotate the locking collar back to where the stop or catch can be pressed into place. While holding the catch or stop down, rotate the locking collar until the indent on the collar aligns with the line mark of the stop.
To help verify the tool is properly assembled and operating correctly and without loading a cartridge strip, depress the tool against a firm surface like a workbench or the floor and pull the trigger. The firing pin should release, making an audible click. The tool is now ready for use.
Regular cleaning and tool maintenance means less downtime, more productivity, and consistent quality in your fastenings. Now, for more information regarding proper tool maintenance, refer to your tool's operator manual or contact Hilti Technical Services.